bringing me down. I went to work. He said my life's a bore. Choke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And off we go on Thursday night primetime. Johnson now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. And another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. Complete to DK Metcalf. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Warren quick on the draw. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. They sneak it with Rogers. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
28-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Running right side by McMillan. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It's Nick Scorton there on the play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action with Rogers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, that was a coverage sack in just about every way imaginable. Offense spreads it out. Get everybody out into the routes, but the defense, they just would not relent. Even as he bailed from the pocket, trying to create lanes, they wouldn't give him any and get a huge sack, too.
They'll get 18 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Off the play fake, here's Rogers. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That's incomplete left side.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Fair catch is made, a yard or two short of midfield. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Rodgers here from the gun. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We've reached the end of one on Thursday night prime time. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers are tackled at the 11th hour. 1 more seconds, and that would have been pick 6. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he rips this one out over the back of the end zone. incomplete.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Rogers on 3rd and goal. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Boswell able to knock it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to field do it and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Now Young. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Here we go. Set.
Young to throw here on 3rd. It's on the top. Ball's out. He lost it. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead off the turnover. Well, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Set. 53. Set.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. That's cut at the 4. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hubbard, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Kickoff taken at the 3. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Well, one defender failed, and his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st down throw by Rodgers. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 2nd down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the shotgun, Rodgers. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Going play action. Young. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 10 flat.
Play action now. Young. He's trying another one deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready, ready. Cut.
Shotgun snap down to Young. That's caught for the first. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready.
To the air yet again. Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Set. 45. Wide. Set.
On first down, here comes Brooks. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
The give here on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. Here we go. Red.
On third down, it's Young. Has it in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers tie it in the final minute of the half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
13.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Next on the crosser. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. to throw. Rogers. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw again. Rogers. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And clinging to this one-point lead, Brock. Probably don't want to risk too much here. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Set, ready.
Young on 1st and 10. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Set, hut. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Into the hands of Leggett. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, set. 45, wide. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Xavier Leggett the target on that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
Got it. Here we go.
Back to throw it. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. So just a one-point game here at the break, Brock. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. With 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. And they really lean on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. They've got first down from the 31. Now Young. Nice gain left side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy. One of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage guard you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end did.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go now. Yellow.
On play action, here's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Carolina in punt formation. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Steelers offense headed out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Run for Warren here to start the third. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Don't go again with Warren. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mopped up, too.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room even get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Rodgers here from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Ready. Set.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Down. Set.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Stop. 17-45. Wide. Hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
Ready?
It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And the Steelers get home. They drop in. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
3rd and long, Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary it's right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this one touchdown inside the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And the man is there to knock that away.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They had surprise and size on that run, Brock, and neither worked. He's cut down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now Rodgers. It's a screenplay to Warren. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
40. Ready.
Dive up the middle. Having gained about a handful there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks.
Let's go.
Really create some indecision now defensively.
Put some power on it, deep one left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Going to throw here on 3rd. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll motion Smith left. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Left side caught by Metcalf. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Completed left side to Smith. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Punting unit out now. Collects this at the 35. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Carried by Brooks to start. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Well, this just can't happen on first down.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Jump off caught by his back. That's some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Gotta be pretty good after. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, it's choreography by everybody in that offense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Young hangs on to it. Brooks fields the pitch. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Ready. Ready.
They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we've hit the end of this 3rd quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
Ready. Check.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
From the gun, give to Gainwell. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
First throw for the backup now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Into the hands of Skoranek, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Carolina offense headed out now. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Dalton looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
The Steelers take over first.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Searches from the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
To the air, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up fourth and long. Punt team on the field. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. He's got it. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Into Brooks, running right. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Throwing off the play fake here. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Brings up third down and 6 yards.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing from the gun here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Steelers offense headed out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Airing it out to start this drive. Catch made over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Gainwell trying the right side. He's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third down, 1 yard to go. He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Ready? Thank you, God.
They'll throw on first. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in a game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Pass play now. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Panthers set to take the field.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. They pitch it out to him here. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Now Dalton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
He manages a gain of 8 there, and that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hey, help! Hey, see the ball, see the ball, see the ball! Hey! Hey, help!
They'll run now on second down. All he can get is a yard here, but it's going to be third down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers holding just a 1-point advantage. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Here's Brooks. Pushing for the end zone. And off the football. It's not loose. And the defense is on it in the end zone. Talk about a play that could swing this ball game. That might be it right there.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Motioning the tight end now. To throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. The Steelers use their third and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. It's a 38-yard look here. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
And the Steeler first down.
They stops the clock, 32 seconds to go. We're in the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down.
19 targets.
Throwing now. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Panthers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take it in.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things that count coming up in Week 1.